I didn't get Donald on video. Hi, Donald. How are you?
Good. How you
Where's Jeannie?
She's home.
You're on video.
No, she's not.
No, she's out at the meeting.
You're Rolling Thunder? You're John.
John.
Hi. Hi, John. This is John from Rolling Thunder. I'm Joyce Goff. I'm
Doris.
Joyce Goff. I'm a relative of a POW, sister.
Maybe you can afford them. First of all, I'd just like to thank Nelda for arranging this event here today. Very difficult for her under these circumstances, but I know anybody would be proud. This was his pride and joy, what he looked forward to each year. And I don't know how many years, Nelda, do you have any idea how many years that we've been doing this? Back in the 90s, you think?
It's been at least 20 years.
20 years. We've had some good times, but there's sadness in our heart today. When we think of those that are missing from our ranks, even this past year, we were just reflecting on those that we've missed. We've lost during the past year. Of course, anybody, quite suddenly, Big Bo Carl Woolworth. Carl is no longer with us. Dick Brady. That's all within the past year. It's frightening. It is. But I know that Denny B would be happy if we're all together again. But unfortunately, as the saying goes, all good things must sometimes come to an end. And this is a case here. Due to our advanced age, our health condition, and the distance that some of us have to travel, Nelda has decided, and I concur, that this will be the last Denny B picnic. This saddens me greatly, and I know it does you. But, as I said, there comes a time when we have to accept these facts. We still have our association reunion each year. This year we will be in Norfolk, Virginia. And if at all possible, we would love to see each and every one of you come and be with us at that time. Next year we will be in Omaha, Nebraska. How this happened, I don't know. I've never been in Omaha, so it'll give me an opportunity to be there. But now, you have a few words you'd like to say as our party. Thank you for what you did.
I told him I don't think I could say anything more than what he said, but I do thank you, everyone that's came to our reunion tonight. It started with this couple, Winnie and Gary, Bill and Liz. They would come and they say, well, who else is in the area? We said, well, we don't know. Let's start something. We'll get together every year, and when they come down, and February is a good time to do it. So it started out with just, I think, 6 people, and then grew to, I think the highest was 54 in a couple of years. And everybody just seemed to want to keep on coming. But as Bill says, it has to come to an end. I do not want to do it wasn't going to do it this year, but they kept asking me if I'm going to have a big day. I said, well, I don't know. So finally I said, I will, if you'll come. And I'm so glad to see a tree like that. I know it's not a good time. It's that kind of life. And I don't know if anybody else want to say anything about anything.
Mary, you and Ed, got anything you'd like to add? You've been with us since the very beginning.
Yes, we have. I don't think that we missed, any of it. I think it's remarkable. I wasn't expecting as many people there, and I think it's wonderful the honor that they have given Nelda for Denny. And he was quite a character. He wanted everybody around, and the more people he could have, the happier he was. And we miss him. He and Denny, or he and Ed, had a lot of time together as a prisoner of war. And so consequently, well, as a matter of fact, I don't think any of you know, when Ed and I got married, we were going up through Virginia.
Want to take a picture
and he had to
now,
see
but
the
take
name
one
of
full now.
where they lived.
Oh,
And he says, I know him. He says, I'm going to stop and see him. He just been married. And so we went in to see him. He sent his sister home to go visit somebody else, and insisted on us staying there in his mother's home. And we got up the next morning thinking that we could sneak out and not bother anybody. She had everything that you could possibly eat on the breakfast table. And
It was the only time she ever did it.
And started, but that's the kind of people Denny was.
Right. Well, I've been knowing Denny B. Young since 1951. We were not in the same hut, but we were in the same compound. Right. And we were able to associate, whenever possible. So he, a very good friend of mine, we greatly miss. Big Bo Walensky. We all knew him. Bo was always on my case. I could never do anything right. He would say, Norwood, you stand up there and talk for 30 minutes and don't say a word that makes sense. But Carol asked me to do his eulogy, and I thought, I'll get back at you this time, Big Bo. So I had prepared myself. I got up that morning, and I had laryngitis so bad that I couldn't even make a squeak, much less squeak. Well, you've done it to me again. And we went to he was buried in Arlington, of course, and we went to the cemetery. They had the sod laid back. I think they buried 36 that day. And we were standing there, nice, beautiful, sunshiny day, and all of a sudden, over in the corner over here, there was one of those little small Texas whirlwinds started. And it kept growing as it reached us. By the time it got there, it was a full-fledged whirlwind for sure. Covered us completely with dust. About the time the priest went to do his thing, it just covered us with dust. And I said, he's still doing it too. But as much as we miss these people, we still think back at some of the humor that happened with us, between us, and we will miss them dearly. But we are happy to have everyone with us. From Rolling Thunder, we have John, one of our main men, and now I think George is our main man, along with his beautiful wife. So
There's a woman behind him.
they do the Rolling Thunder event down at Andersonville, and believe me, if you've never been there, go. Make it a point. Make it the point to go there. I mean, that is something to witness. So, but that's all I have to say. Anyone else like to make any remarks before we part? So, all I can say is it's been a treat. It really has to be associated with you good people. And until we meet again in a better place, I say goodbye, friends. Goodbye.